Let's see, today, I only have 15 seconds. Tesla's melting. So Tesla's my main watch here, which I'm not really sure why the market is melting right now. So I'm looking for Tesla. Is like, is there some news or haha for real? What? Okay, so anyway, Mara's coming down into 2172. God. What in the hell? Why is this so crazy? I don't like this price action. Yeah, so today was like not what I wanted. Guess I'll look for a second chance off of Tesla here. Wow. And nothing just really set up the way I could get involved so far. So I would say you set an alert on Tesla. And then Mara is like rebidding. And so let's see if I can get a second chance on this. So I need some insight bars here. A lot of buying there, a lot of green prints just showed. This thing is just wicking all over the place though. Interesting. I think this is a pretty decent. So Justin went long here. And I think this is a pretty good area to get and hold over. I thought it should have gone, so just got out of that. So it looks like we have a potential VWAP continuation on Lucid. I think we do have like sort of a breakdown of here. So we'll throw this on like a 2 minute. And hopefully we can get like a touch. So touch of VWAP is at $4. It is on SSR. $3.94. There's actually a support level from yesterday on Friday. So it rebids, so it sells off into this area, sells off, does a sort of a second chance. And comes into $4. So we're at 402. Hmm. So I did take a. I messed up my. We did get volume on that selling, a little bit of volume, not a lot. Probably should have been a little bit more patient, but it broke through the 9 EMA on the 9 minute, volume on the 2 minute coming in, and this prior area. I think what I don't like about this though is I should have been like 4 cents, and rather I was at 2 cents, I think. So this is like sort of what happened on Tesla for the VWAP continued capitulation, where I got in a little early and then we're just sitting here watching it, and then volume really started coming in, and you could see like when it finally cracked, and that's where I said I should have added. Now I'm not going to do that in this situation, but I think that is a good like lesson, is if we do get this volume, like, big volume like this coming in. Interesting, we had some tape speed just then. That volume is still low. And let's see, we have like a decreasing here, so I would assume either it's going to rip above and stop me out, or it's going to enter, go lower. on volume. So like right here, if it breaks through this level, so this was 93, it should do it on volume. So I'm just waiting to see if there's a moment I think I am going to add here. I see like a very clear moment. We have the 9 EMA on the 2-minute and the 1-minute. We also have the 9 EMA cross that happened a while ago. $30.80. So this will be half target here. A little bit of spike of volume. This 2-minute. So we're just looking for the 9 EMA to continue to hold, act as resistance. We also have this 33.94. 393 level that it may pop up into and should act as resistance as well. The interesting volume is still like not really coming in. It's starting to sell a little bit, but not on that exaggerated volume yet. So we'll see. You saw in the 5-minute looked really clean as well. Like this entry of prayer bar breaks. Really nice. So we're pretty extended right here. So definitely looking to take half at 30.80. It's interesting. You can see on the 1 minute volume is kind of ramping up. On the 2 minute, definitely the highest volume we've had in a little while. And just looking for take profit at 30.80. So this LCID Lucid stock is actually pretty significant for me. This stock is the single largest loss I've ever had. I blew up my account on this stock a couple years ago, back when it was trading at $40. So I really haven't. I think I've traded it one other time, but it's always like this thing, in the back of my mind. I was a completely different trader back then, but yeah, just getting a trading Lucid well, I think, is important for me. So definitely would like to get a nice VWAP continuation, seeing it break through 380, opening range break, take it on the overextension. So it actually had news on that day. I don't know when it was, like I said, a couple years ago. But they were doing their like first deliveries of their vehicles, which I felt was pretty insignificant at the time. Since they had already announced they're going to do deliveries, and so they were just delivering it that weekend. But it turned out to be like its major catalyst, and it just reversed against me really quickly, and I just sort of hesitated because I didn't have a hard stop in like I do now, and yeah, I just kind of hesitated and froze, and they just kept going, and then I was like so much down because I had really big size in it, and it just kept going. I don't know, just waited for a long time and kept going further and further against me. Then it finally pulled back for a little bit, started to consolidate, and then it basically put in some sort of hitchhiker bull flag, and so I exited my short on that bull flag, and then it ripped through that price. So that was a good stop out. I guess that was probably the best thing I did during that trade. Um, but I was down so much, and it kind of ruined me as a trader. I actually quit trading for a year and a half. Shortly after that whole episode, I started working on a lot of my trader psychology and things like that. So, really became a much different trader, as I came back, started following SMB. After that period was when I still was not part of SMB. I was trading order trading. But man, this thing is just holding 385. Still looking for the 90 MA on the 5-minute. Not doing anything wrong necessarily right now. I do think 380 is probably going to be a very significant level. So I want to be like very quick to take profits. We got a little bit of pop in volume here on this break after a really long consolidation. And then 385s, we get some volume here. Significant volume being put in here. And I don't really see anything on the tape. All right, 380. You're 2 cents away. But that was a very significant volume, right? One cent away, 380. One cent away, 380. And I'm not really able to read the tape at all so far. It's just like a bunch of market orders going through. The 80. So 79 is the low of day. $3.87 is my stop out. Just trying to hold the 90 MA. And I'm trying to get one more cent. I guess that's buying or what's happening. I feel like this is what happened last time it flashed. A lot of these market orders. It's just pure white across the screen, but we're getting like more volume. Price is not moving. RO is down to 2.8. We're at 31, almost 32 million. We have 4 minutes left until 11 o'clock. I'm up just over 1 R, and we are at low of day. once in a way. $385 is the 9 EMA. And ideally, I just get a flush right below and just take it into this flush through 380. And probably this is what I should do, right? So this is having this grindy price action. So I think like it's pretty obvious. I feel like sellers are in control. 9 EMA is holding very well on the 5-minute. We have these bursts through the 5-minute of periods of consolidation and so forth. So now we're at 3080, which is actually my price target, but I think like it makes more sense now that I'm talking through it, is that this is just putting in an opening range break, and then we should see a really nice crack through 380, through 379. Bids are really getting hit. And so maybe this would be like a measured move. There we get. Does the opening range break through 378. Waiting for this volume to really start coming through, and would really like to see this thing like start melting down, get some volume through it. So come through something like this or whatever. We could also get a a second chance, right? That's my favorite thing to do, or flushes through real quick and then second chances. Or we could get a rebid, like is what seems to be happening now. So it did break through low of day and then immediately went back up. I'm just waiting here. I'm probably going to take half. Just kind of waiting. This was 83. That's definitely like a rebid that you don't want to see. 5-minute, 15-minute looks super clean as well. So up until now, the sellers have been in control, and I feel like that was a momentum shift there. Now, if this fails, gets back above 380, or back below this 380, and especially low of day, like sellers are still in control, but as of right now, there does look to be like there's a momentum shift. And bids hit. And so let's see how bids are going to react. Is 380 still going to hold? The 90 EMA is 384, so it's just continuing to step down here. Yeah. A lot of buying on the tape there on the green, but there's just like so little volume. It's like these volume spurts. So 377 is low of day. So it's like a really, I wouldn't even call it a second chance since we didn't get a flush here. And I kind of expect that this will hold 377, but let's see. So still holding on here. low a day. It says 377 is the low of day, and I would expect like another big volume on the sell side if this is going to go through. The 90 EMA is still holding, so this may rebound here as well. In which case this is going to be like 383, so probably it will rebound above this level. I can probably just lower my stop here, but yeah, this may hold, or the 90 EMA is just so clean on the 90 EMA or the 5 minute that this is just going to hold. But we'll see. Get some overextension, maybe down into maybe this level or something like that. Okay, so this is all these market orders that keep going through. And previously this has been like a precursor to a move that's about to happen. I don't really understand it, but and we also don't have like volume coming through when that happens. It's very weird. It's like these orders are just getting cleared out and then it goes boom. So this is 77. Apple is firing a backside. That is not a backside. Market is doing well. Tesla's still holding above VWAP. I don't think any of that has anything to do with Lucid. I could definitely understand why people like trading small caps though, because you really don't really care about the market or Powell or interest rates, inflation, someone making a random tweet. So offer still is at 380. If it's not able to get above 380, so basically we flush through it, second chanced, and then we start getting more volume to the downside. Could see that, but I feel like, okay, so volume is starting to come now. And 3 offers are kind of going away. A lot of 79 are getting hit. I'm just going to take half here at 380. I feel like that was a change. And then looking to take the rest at 383. All right, so a quick review. This was the longest trade of my life. I guess I'll just start with TGT. So yeah, Justin took this trade, and I liked how it started to consolidate kind of over this level. It had like an area that it consolidated at, broke down through on volume, but then quickly reclaimed it. So I just got long above that level, risking low of day. This was a very small position for me, but I didn't like how it just immediately sold off. So I just got out of that position. It wasn't able to make its way to VWAP, and right now it's just making like lower highs. And then the only other trade I took was LCID. So I took this based on the 2-minute chart. I actually did not have a great entry on this one. It was kind of rebidding around this area where it then broke through on volume. So it reclaimed, put it on top of VWAP, and then sold, but it didn't actually break the 393 level. So I got short at, let's see if I can check actually, 394. So this stock is really like it's such a, I don't really have much experience trading these really sub $5 stocks. So anyway, I got at 394, which is really not the level I wanted to be at. Since it didn't actually break through this level, ideally a better entry would have been here. But it did go below the 9 EMA, which I think was one of the reasons why I took this trade. But yeah, if it would have just probably here would have been a much better entry. You see volume starts to come up here. And then on the 5-minute, this thing has been trading very well on the 5-minute. So this would have been at 10:06. Yeah, and so 10:06 you can see like right here, it's just sort of prior bar breaks, and then stop here is very clean. Picked up volume there, but yeah, I didn't really like how this thing traded on the 2-minute. But what I did do, so I can put these back on here on the 5-minute. It's kind of messy, but so my entry was here, and then I took a half at low of day. Since it took so long down to get here, I just gave it time to do an opening range break, which it did, and then immediately reclaimed. And so I just exited as it started to get some momentum after that reclaim. So then I just had a quarter of the position, which I took another half at 366. So this was one measured move, basically this whole area that it had been consolidating for so long. So I just took a half at 366, which ended up being bottom tick. And you can see volume really started to come in that area. And then just set my stop at the 9 EMA on the 5-minute, which kind of blew through. So this was a very patient trade for me, very different type of trade for me. But like I mentioned earlier, a very important trade for me since this is Lucid, my biggest loser ever. So I'm happy that I was able to trade this in the same manner that I take every trade. So selectivity, I think I got like an A today. Could have been a little bit better on my entry though, I think. But good day today.